DM's Log, Day 35, Supplemental. The Dragon Halo has returned to the repaired orbital station in orbit around Riyadh after a successful shakedown cruise. Her performance in her first interstellar outing was quite successful, and a good sign that she may work well for longer missions. However, our pentaxid stock is low, as so far we've needed to continuously transfer pentaxid from one ship to another as the need arose. In order to rectify this issue, I have made my way to the solar farm, where I plan to refit the station as a pentaxid farm and install a teleporter for ease of future access. All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out, playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I hope you enjoy what you see. If you do, don't forget to hit that like button. So, we are over here at the solar farm, which, as mentioned in my log, I am going to refit as a pentaxid farm. We have this large landing platform out here where the old capital vessel would land, and now that we have a teleport system getting online, we don't really need that anymore, as we will be able to teleport directly from the station over to here. So what I'm considering doing is removing the entire landing platform out there and possibly just refitting some of this, just a little bit of it, with the teleport area. Then again, I might just remove it up to the door and put the teleporter in here. One thing we are going to continue doing, we're going to finish the rank 9 for engineering and finish off that, and then we're going to go to Orion Colony, but I also plan on continuing my medical missions. So first aid kits, detox, decontamination kits. I'm going to need medical. I've got the large health kits and the regeneration shots. I need detox and decontamination kits. With the unlock points that we got from the Fukushima, we've got these going here. Now, I can build those when we get back to the capital vessel and have them crafting as we go. Reforging these ingots I can do when I get back over to the thing, over to the repaired orbital station. For now, I've brought with me our large pentaxid nuclei, which we are going to end up wanting to make more of these. For now, we're going to have to just stick with them because to unlock the high yield ones is going to use a lot of unlock points. And I think we might be able to get those once we go to Orion Colony. But I'm not sure. I'm also not sure what else we do want to unlock. I mean, there's a lot that we aren't going to be able to. We're just not going to be able to get the points because right now the points are unavailable. But once I get, honestly, we're coming to the end of this playthrough, really, because all we have left to do in the playthrough is to do rank 9 of these, and then exploration and combat. Is it combat? Where's the combat? Up here. We've got to finish this, destroy the Xeric space drones. I mean, we've got a good few episodes left, but once I do this, I'll be going to the Fukushima to get the few, not this one, medical. Medical. I'll be going to the Fukushima for rank 8 to get its familiar voices unlocked or finished. And then the rank 9 medical mission is actually an extensive one, which is really fun, but also a sort of a timed-ish one. As long as you have a fridge, you'll be fine. But and then we can try to get this done before we start on the rank 9 medical mission. The rank 9 combat mission also takes us out a little far. But this should be, I'm hoping all of this works right. It should. You'll notice that there's some of this that is not in the current release version. That being the UES Bonneville and talking to the governor. That's something I really want to test out, is all of that. And hopefully we'll be able to get some of that done today. The Bonneville will also give us some additional unlock points. So we can see about getting all that done. We may end up delaying a bit on the Bonneville mission. We may just start the Orion mission and go from there. In any case, let's go ahead and get excuse me. Let's go ahead and get what we can here. We can go ahead and just plant these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And once those come up, we'll plow them over and then replant them and get and use the raw pentaxid to make even more. As it is now, if we look at resource gathering, these provide 1 pentaxid each. These provide 2 each. However, if you use the harvester, then you'll get 2 from these and 3 from those, because it's 50%, but rounded up to a into a single, like from 1 to 2 rather than 1 to 1.5. This crop yield of 6 goes up to 9, making it really useful. So these are what we're going to end up wanting to use eventually. Like I said, as it is now, chapter 1 is almost finished, and hopefully it'll just be another couple of weeks before I actually release the completion of chapter 1. Chapter 1 takes place basically in just this general area. You pull up the territories, pretty much you're going to see where we go, but I think the furthest we will be going is where the Merryweather is, and I have the Merryweather in the game, I believe, but there's no missions there or not. We might take a quick look at the Merryweather as a final thing in this thing, but the Merryweather is where the rank 10 missions and everything come into the game. And you may be thinking, well, rank 10 isn't that going to be the end of the game? Well, no, it's not going to be the end of the game. It's going to be the end of the rank specialization missions, which is just chapter 1 of what I have planned of a 4-chapter story. So it'll end the UES fleet, the United Earth Fleet storyline, but it will lead directly into chapter 2, which has more to do with Interspace Salvage Industries and their homeworld and everything. I don't think this playthrough has the homeworld in it. I believe I added it right after I started this playthrough. So once we get once the major update is online, we will have I'll start another playthrough, and we'll be able to get to Interspace Salvage Industries headquarters relatively quickly, to be honest. However, you won't be able to like you won't be able to access the chapter 2 missions until a certain point. For the storyline starters, you won't be able to access them until you've completed chapter 1. And for the non-story starters, there will be a single mission that will activate once you reach level 25 that you can manually activate, and then that's basically the boss fight of chapter 1. Yes, each chapter is going to have a boss fight sort of deal. It'll be for chapters 1 and 2, I believe, or at least 1, it's a space station POI, pretty much. It's a finale POI, I guess, is more of the way you want to think of it, rather than an actual boss fight. But you're fighting a POI. Yeah, you'll see. It's interesting. In any case, yeah, let's go ahead and get into what we're doing today. I've already planted those. Let's get this teleporter online. I'll go ahead and just throw all those over to here. Junk dart. We have our teleporter here. Before we actually put the teleporter in, I want to go ahead and put this down. Teleporter. Device. There we go. And then we can just quickly go ahead and... Now, I don't think it would really matter, because even just sending it down like that, I'm still at 100%. Because we're so close to the sun, this solar power is never going to go, even though we're using 22% of it to continuously make these solar batteries. You see it's full, it's just continuously pumping out solar batteries. So now we've got this teleporter that we can use to get to and from the other places. Now we can go ahead and take that apart. I think, however, rather than take it apart as full blocks, I'm going to just take it apart in pieces so that we can fit all the resources in the junk dart. Will the junk dart out to here? Yes. Okay. So that's 1 cement. Because all this is concrete. And we can just put our helmet on so we don't suffocate. That's one thing our survival augment does not help with, is breathing. Let's see. Alright, now we're getting into the steel. Okay. And this shouldn't take too long to just go ahead and get all these. Right. Oh, there we go. So, yep, perfect. Okay. Now, what do I have in here? These are just props, right? Yeah. Okay. You'll notice my food is down at half. That happened last episode when we were on the Fukushima. The cold and stamina reduction from the Fukushima. Where's my base? Oh, there it is. The cold and I don't know why I was so far away from this. Okay. That's better. One other thing that we're going to want to do, we're going to want to replace the dart. The junk dart, it's been a nice scout, but I need a warp-capable scout that has a clone chamber and med station on it. So you'll notice that the sensors got borked again. They still haven't fixed that issue. So I just installed this switch to open and close the door. I'm tired of coming in here, the door being left open. I'm going to control it with a switch. But yeah, you'll notice this light here, that light there. The ones I mentioned before, still all borked. They don't seem to care. So, of course, that's how Elion is. They're just like, oh, we'll fix what we can, but we're not really gonna, care anything at all. Anyway, Elion, please fix! Anyway, yes. So, cold storage repository. Let's go ahead. Dragon Halo. For the most part, I'm actually going to keep everything on the Dragon Halo. We're going to keep it going. Let's see. Manage this orbital station output. And there we go. We're full. Solar power is powering our capital vessel. But now that we've got that teleporter online, we can just come to here, solar farm teleport. Come over to here, harvest the things, replant the things, come back over to here. Teleport. So now that we're over here, I'm glad the sensor for that still works. It's just these sensors, and I don't know if it's that one or both that are getting messed up, but also the sensor for out there and below here are the only ones that are getting messed up. All the other sensors seem to work fine. Like this one works fine. So in any case, let's see, what were we going to do? Oh yes, reforged ingots. That's something that I need to do from the station. Okay. Now, reforging ingots happens over here in the furnace that we have in storage. Here, this guy. Hello. So this, we can put junk dart. We'll just throw those over to there. And just bam, and it should start popping out ingots. 4, 5. Now it's doing 3 at a time here, but it's only ticking 1 at a time. So, because I didn't take it, it doesn't take into account output, it just takes into account ticks. So that's an unfortunate unfortunate thing that the PDA doesn't take into account. It does the same with the constructor as well. So, but we should have enough. It'll should end up with over 300 here. While that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start Dragon Halo. All right, I'm going to start. Not the deconstructor. I need the actual constructor. Dragon Halo out should be just the constructor. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start stripping. Which do I need more, copper or cobalt? Like right now, I really don't need anything. Because I have plenty of each. But I believe copper will be easier to get what I need. 5 to 1, 5 to 1. I don't have a lot of energy matrices, so that will be actually 5 to 3. So electronics it is. I'm gonna need 100, so I'll just do that. It'll just do all the electronics. And the funny thing is it will actually try to make electronics to get the copper back out. But it'll give us what we need. Okay, are you... All right, you're done. You got 200. Let's see. Dragon Halo constructor in. That. And then it should start outputting a bunch of those. Three, 4. Yay, more recycling. Alright. I'll just let that keep going. Let's go ahead, access this, and throw it into furnace. We're going to have you no sorting. We're going to put you first. So this should start. Yeah. And this does 1 at a time. So we should be able to cancel that and leave some electronics. Or prevent it from making electronics. Because we only need 50 of these. But I'll let it go ahead and make all of those anyway. I forgot it was 50. I thought it was like 100. But we'll let those go ahead and do what it does. And we'll let it do's what it does. And, yay! Okay, now that we're rank 9 of engineering, if you take a look at the Dragon Halo, what is our warp distance? 63 light years, 65 AU. And if we do the same and take a look at the Rhino, it's 40 and 44. That will actually increase as our exploration increases. Once we reach exploration 9, it'll increase by 1 more, I think, and that'll increase by 2. So yeah, our warp ranges are going up. That's the end of the engineering line for now, because rank 10 has not been implemented. All right, let's get back to the Dragon Halo. Eventually, I need to put a crew on this station so that it doesn't seem like it's just sitting out in the middle of nowhere, always there. If I do, it'll just be a bunch of the mundane crew that don't do anything. I might do some of the CPU reduction ones in like engineering and whatnot. Okay. Next, let's check the medical. Okay, let's get this done. So we'll start over here. Okay, first aid kits, detox kits, decontam kits, and large health kits. So it was 50, 50, 50, and 200. I don't know if I will have enough stuff for this. I probably won't. But we can find out. And really, I'm just going to be letting that craft up. While we go ahead and head out. Not too worried about the stuff on the station. The reforged ingots we can let sit and reforge. Navigation. We are looking for I believe it's around here somewhere. Let's see. Orion Colony is located (9225-106), which puts it this way. We're at 96. 92. So it's right along this line here. Right around here. $92.25 106 means back this way. There. Sky here. This is where it is, and it is 82 light years. So we can't actually make it in one jump. So we are here. And we want to get there. We can make it over halfway. We could probably jump to here. And then trying to find one that I can warp to where I can still see sky here. But it doesn't look like we're going to find one. So Den Jan E looks like our best bet. Because 63 is our furthest range. And this is 55, 58, 61.5. Yeah. This looks like as good a bet as any. And then we should be able to warp to sky here. So let's see. We're warping that direction. All right. Flight systems online. All right. Let's go. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the system here. Info panel. Right field. Yard. View. So there's a good few places in here that I want to quickly check out. Let's level out. And I want to explore some of these places in the Rhino. Rhino freighter, pentaxid compression tank, Dragon Halo, pentaxid tank. Ooh. We are running low. Let's see. I think I don't really have any good bets here. Planet. Doubt we're going to find any pentaxid deposits on the ground. Some of these moons may have pentaxid we can pick up. But this planet here is a snow planet, which I know has pentaxid and some potential for junk storages. So let's go there and see what we can do about getting. We'll go ahead and move this over and see if we can get map. We'll leave defense mode on. We'll see if we can get some pentaxid from this snow planet. There's a couple of things that could be interesting. Ooh, Sathian. There's a warlord deposit over there. I think that's warlord. It could be Xerax, but Xerax don't tend to come outside of their home territory apart from the starter location. So all these red things that we see are probably warlord. There is a junkyard over there. One of those could be an ISI junkyard, but I'm not sure. We can take a look at those on our way out. I'm not going to do very much actual salvaging, but we will be able to take a look and see if so really our best bet here for pentaxid, I believe, is the mountainous areas. Let's head over to these mountain regions here. Actually, I need to connect to... I'll connect to this. Because the mountainous regions should have pentaxid crystals just growing out of the mountains. Yeah, here we go. And because this planet's gravity is really low. I didn't expect it to be that low. I believe snow planets can be between 0.5 and 0.7 G's, but because it's so low, I can actually fly with my setup, with my exploration gear. Yeah, that's fine. I can carry a decent amount. I can carry at least 300. I don't know why I'm still carrying those. Okay. Alright, I think that's all in this little area. I think I'm going to fly over there. And I should be able to land over here and get quite a few more. Oh yeah, look at all those. So I'm going to go around, I'm going to gather up a whole bunch of pentaxid from this planet. Not sure how long I'm going to be on this planet getting it, but once I've got a good haul of pentaxid, I'll head back into space, and I'll see you then. Alright, we are back, and we are heading back up into space. I have 256 raw pentaxid. That'll give us at least 500 refined pentaxid once we get back to our ship. Okay. What we've got in our compression tank is 59. So that should give us enough to explore at least some of these locations in this system. I should be able to actually explore all the ones I want. I'm gonna actually go from here to here to here to here to here back to the sun. And there's some things that I'm looking for that Specifically things like there are black market asteroids that have the black market in them, and then there are also derelict capital vessels that we have a chance to run across. If I find any of these, then we will come back, but it does not look like there's anything in this sector. This is an empty space sector, so there's always a chance that there's a little something in there. But we're gonna continue on, and I'll be back if I don't find anything. And well, I'll be back either way. But once I either find something or not, we'll be back. And we're back, and we're coming upon the Dragon Halo right now. And we will be docking momentarily. We dock on top on this thing, don't we? So yeah, all those sectors didn't have, they had nothing really interesting in them. Go back up. There we go. And down we go. All right, let's get some oxygen, and then let's get the this down here started. Making up some pentaxid. So let's check on these, see what's going on here. I expect, okay, it's still making those 7, and we've done 13. How many have we really made? 43. Yeah, because I was out of the system. Those. All right, let's just 18 plus 13, 21, 31. So 37 plus 13 should give us the 50 we need. Which means we're gonna have some extras, but that's fine. Okay. Get this making up pentaxid. Just do that. We'll have some left over. This should give us plenty for the next leg of our journey. So now we need to head this direction to Skyr. On the other side of the sun, but that's okay. And only 0 pentaxid. Okay. Let's come to a stop. Oh no. Alright. Freighter. Dragon Halo. Pentaxid. We have just enough. Let's go! All right. Let's come to a stop here. There we are. Okay. Before I head out, I believe Panavmon there is where the Orion colony is. I'm gonna hang out here at the sun let these first aid kits get made, and I'm just gonna basically go AFK right here, and then I'll be back once we have all the stuff built up that we can, and when we're ready to continue on. I did make all the first aid and decontamination kits and 12 large health packs. As you can see, I added some additional food processors to speed up the process. But in any case, we now have all of those. So, let's, now that we've got that done, or as far as we can for now, we'll flip to exploration, activate rank 9. US Orion seems to have found a habitable world. Let's go. Alright, now this is one that I really want to test if it's good enough. And we don't have a shield on our capital vessel, which is gonna be a problem. A minor problem, but a problem. Let's see. I do have vehicle combat, polarized hull shield. Alright, let's see what it's gonna take to get some shields on this thing. Alright, I can make a polarized hull shield, no problem. Let's see, hull shield modulators. Okay, let's see if we can get 4 of these going. 47.3 seconds, so they should take... how long is that one? Alright, so they'll each take a little bit longer than the hull shield itself. The only place I know of where we can fit this hull shield is on the ceiling up here. So, we're gonna have to pop it down. We can pop it down right there. And it's not too much in the way. We can still get our dart in and out and everything. But we're definitely gonna want that going. When it comes to the pentaxid, we have, this is full, and we've got extra pentaxid up there, so we're good on pentaxid. Okay, and there's one. For these modulators, I'm definitely going to want to put them in various locations so that they don't all get destroyed all at one time. I'm thinking maybe put a couple in here up at the top up here. Like maybe up here, although I may want to position them somewhere a little... Not a whole lot of room there. Over here, we can put one up there, maybe. We can definitely put one up here if we... like that. If we're gonna do that, let's go ahead and... that. So we got one there. I do think I want to put at least a couple out here on either side. Maybe up here beside the shield generator itself. One here, one on the other side. And so like that. And then the final one. Do we have enough stuff to make the final one? No. Okay, so we didn't have enough stuff. What did we run out of? Power coils. Okay. That's not a big deal. Right now, we are at effectively tier 2 shield generator. Shields anyway. I could use a shield technician if we can find someone who would be willing. All right, we're in a solar orbit. Let's see. There's a station here. Or I could just go directly to Panavmon. Either way, right now I'm not going to be going in the capital vessel anyway. I want to take the Rhino because it will be more fuel efficient. So Rhino, pentaxid, Dragon Halo. I'm going to take it out of fuel storage B this time, so we don't deplete the pentaxid tank of our capital vessel. Power on, defensive mode is on. Okay. Looks like Panavmon is on the other side of the sun. Fortunately, there's no way we'd even get close to the sun at 0.2 AUs away, going 120 meters per second. It would take us years to get there. So, I am flying towards it. Can you not see that? Can you not see that I am flying towards it? There we go. So we're going to use less pentaxid coming through with the Rhino rather than okay, let's see what we got going on here. Gas refinery, the moon. Interesting, I don't see any what do you call them? Chunk fields. That's fine. We'll just continue on down to Orion colony on the planet's surface. Now, this planet isn't that big. You can tell by its topographical nature. So, come on down. Okay. See if we can see it on here. I do not. If I'm not mistaken, it should be on top of one of these plateau areas. Well, this is a conundrum. Let's just refuel you. Okay, so I'm a little lower than I was. So as you can see, I came down around here somewhere and went around. My first trip, I actually started drifting north, and then I started coming back down south, and I just went around and around. Still haven't found it yet. But I've gone over a few Xerax bases, which really shouldn't be on the planet. I believe I removed them in the latest version, but because this game was started before I changed the planet, the playfield, the playfield is an older version, so it's got things on it that it otherwise wouldn't. Okay, well, okay, there we go. Diverting course. There is our target. So this dark blue color is the color of the UCH and the UEF, United Earth Fleet. Pretty much anyone that came from Earth originally, that's the color that is being used. So there we go. It's not where I expected it to be because it's an older playfield. Receiving a message. Put it through. Governor Swanson, the appointed leader of Orion Colony. I need to speak with you regarding confidential matter of urgency. Once you land, please come see me in the governor's office. Acknowledged. Attention approaching vessel, you've entered United Earth airspace. Please identify yourself. Orion Colony, this is KnowItAllDM, former passenger on the rogue. Why is it doing that? It's supposed to say on the UES Leo, and it's said it before. I'm going to have to check that dialogue. Requesting permission to land. This is Captain Valente, Chief Security Officer of the Orion, former Captain of the Orion. Orion Colony, former Captain of the Orion. Yes. Alright, so the governor wants to speak to me, and the captain wants to speak to me. Alright, it said we can land on landing pad 2. I believe it said 2. Which is, or maybe he said 1, SV01. Because 2's already taken. Alright, so here we are at Orion Colony. UEF. Soldier, human, male, assault, rifle stat. Yeah, that's definitely gonna have to be changed. So, the captain is in here. Right there. We've got computer terminals. First and foremost, up here, we've got Orion Colony computer terminal, crew logs from the Orion. Access the crew logs, arrival logs. I'm just going to quickly go through them to get... Hold on. Alright. Orion crew logs, engineer logs. Okay. Medical logs. And the helmsman log. Alright, and that has given us additional unlock points. One of the reasons I'm going through them quickly is because, the story, I want people to read it for themselves. So, engineering log. Okay. Did all of those logs get... Engineering 3 did not. Let's try that again. Okay, something is wrong with Engineering 3. On... Let's see. PDA. And pull up dialogues as well. Okay. So, Journey Book. UES, Orion Colony, Engineering. Okay, Engineering 3 doesn't have one listed. So, that's an issue. I'll have to add that later. And then the dialogue. What was the dialogue? Orion Colony. Drive. Okay, I see why. Because I added the tags to create the name of the ship for dialogues after I started this playthrough, so it did not create it for my character. That's the issue there. So, okay. Captain, welcome to Orion Colony. I'm glad to see the others from the United Fleet are making their way here. We have taken in a few who have made it this far, though none have been as well equipped as you seem to be. You're welcome to stay here as long as you wish. We have plenty of resources to trade and share. If you wish to remain here indefinitely, we can set you up with a bunk and assign you duties. If you instead wish to continue on your own, you will always be welcome here to trade. Now, here's the thing. You can end the game here and be done. You'll get a what do you call it? An in-game screen and everything. I'm not going to do that. I'll continue my journey through the stars, continue playing. Understandable. If it weren't for my duty to the colony, I'd do the same. Anytime you find yourself back this way, you're welcome to stop, trade, and relax. Thank you. Okay, and that has given us an additional 150 for completing the UES Orion mission. This one, I believe it's this one. Part 1 is what it says. I'm not sure why it says part 1. Is there a part 2? Let's see. UES Orion. There is a part 2. Okay, it's just not showing it because I don't know why it's not showing. Because it says while completed, but it's not showing it in here, which is odd. Although you'll notice when you start a new game and then once the update is complete, all the story missions are going to be on top. And then you're going to have the specializations. Then it'll have the story or the no story ones come first, but you're not going to have those and the story ones. So you'll have the story missions of all the ships on top, Then you'll have the trainings and basic trainings for the planets that have them, the temperate and arid ones. You'll have the advanced training, and then you'll have the specializations: combat first, then engineering, then exploration, then medical, and then finally you'll have the faction missions, which right now consist of just the Polaris ones. So this is all in weird order because it was already initiated and I haven't reset the PDA for that yet. So, but in any case, we should now have a lot of unlock points. We got 779. Now, that gives us the capability. We should be able to unlock this if we want, which I'm probably gonna do. And yeah, or we could unlock this one. Now, if I unlock this one, that gives us 0.25 per light year pentaxid use, meaning it uses 1 pentaxid per 4 light years that we go. This makes it so that we don't use any pentaxid within a system with a small vessel. I think this would be our best bet. Although we could also unlock this, which gives us more pentaxid that we have to use. So there's various ways to get the pentaxid required to go long distances and whatnot. I'm conflicted about what I want to do with that, but we'll hold off for the time being. And let's come over here and talk to Governor Swanson. And his dialogue does not work. It works in the Alright, let me do this. If I do okay. That is because I think okay, that says Gover, Gover. It should be Gove. All right, let me do this to fix it. Creative mode, God mode. I will need to. All right, first of all, let me back it up. Okay. Creative mode. I'm going to have to exit and come back to fix it. I think. I mean, he's an actual character, not a... He's an NPC, not a device. So what I'm going to have to do... I didn't have to do this. Okay. I'm going to have to access this. Governor. Isn't it, right? ORNC. Governor int. Okay, I've got it into respawn. Let's go back out and then back in. That's why I backed it up, in case it screws this up. Okay. There. Now he's reloaded. Okay, there's something. IEX9 does not Okay, so this is all screwed up. Integer IX9. Right. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this. Right. Now, load dialogue, place. What's the issue now? But I just made it so it does. Hold on. Okay. I had the X capitalized. Okay, what is the issue now? Got you, I got you. That I think should do it. Okay. Load. No. Okay, so other way. That needs to go here. Yay! It works. Okay, you're a new face around here. You must be the new arrival, KnowItAllDM. Welcome to Orion Colony. Is there anything I can help you with? You asked to see me about an important matter? Ah, yes. There's a matter of great urgency that we hope you can help us with. A little while ago, we received a strange distorted signal. This signal appears to have originated from a nearby black hole designated UIP 3758-A. It took us a few days to compensate for the distortion. The signal appears to be from the UES Bonneville. Don't have any ships of interstellar capable of interstellar travel. As a member of the United Earth Fleet, that needs to be in blue. Let me just bluify it in here. I believe that is 9 star. United Earth Fleet needs to be bluified. Oh no, all my colors are gone. Well, fortunately, I can at least just copy the colors I need and bluify it there. Okay, now I'm not going to worry about adding that in here. I just needed it to be bluified in my own thing. Hoping, willing to investigate the black hole and see if you can find any signs of the Bonneville. Sounds important. I'll look into it right away. Thank you. Safe travels. And Godspeed. I'll return when I found the Bonneville. Yay! The PDA mission also works. Now, something I can help you with? I'm good, thanks. Now, looking back at the Governor Knit, that should be EX9 return. No, that will, well, yeah, that should be EX9. Let me double check. Because this is exploration rank 9. UES Bonneville. CCEC. Yeah. Active. This. I wonder if I need to move this up in the queue, if it just goes from top to bottom. Flip that around so it checks the PDA stuff first in the dialogue. Okay. Because I'm going to need... I'm going to need that dialogue to... Alright, so... Export dialogues ECF. Now, I'm going to have to find that. Now, I did just the ECF on this, so... Okay. I need to make this a 2 and that a 3. And then... put this there. Save. And then I should be able to do this, copy it into there, and then import it from my downloads, which I just modified, and it should flip-flop those. Yes, okay, good. Now, if I do DS reload, you're back! Yes, it works. Have you learned anything about the fate of the Bonneville? Not yet. Is there something else I can help you with? I'm good, thanks. There we go. Because it needs that dialogue in the middle to tell us what's going on. So that while this mission is active, once we complete it, we'll be able to... You are not the right person. You're supposed to be a Talon. Obviously, this, the blueprint of this base is not quite fixed yet. Because these are replaced with some sleeping arrangements for the Talon guy. I put a little Talon-y deco over here, then changed him to be a Talon. Within the story, the Talon and the Orion colony met up and had a like they met each other, and then they decided that they wanted to be friends, and so the Talon sent someone to help the Orion colony to stay environmentally friendly. That's their excuse, and So yeah. Also, you'll learn that this person, Dr. Bonilla, you may recognize the name. Dr. Bonilla is the doctor from the Leo. She doesn't have any text yet. 2 medical logs on file. So you could you could come here to get the medical logs. Hello, please get out of my way. Really, I need to change that so you have to go around and get the 2 medical logs here. Why are you? I don't even care anymore. So you would get the medical logs there. You would get the arrival logs, or no, the colony logs here. All the ship logs will still be upstairs. I need to change it, so that's why it says 5 colony logs on file. When I hit go back, I need to just change this to in. Okay. Or leave or something. And then we've got over here, we've got trader guy that will sell us human crew, which actually we might want to buy some of these to put on the station when we get back. Have any cash credits though, so then over here we've got these, and I think I would have put the engineering logs over here somewhere, but I don't think I added them yet. Also, there's supposed to be an engineer here. I think I changed this to the one that you can access the terminal. To use it. But yeah, so we have found Orion colony. Get rid of that, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's go see if we can find the Bonneville. Actually, I'm gonna return to the Dragon Halo. I'm going to return to the Dragon Halo, then we're going to take the Dragon Halo to the Bonneville in the next episode. That's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Let's just head towards the sun. That's where the Dragon Halo is. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, Star Salvage, go ahead and subscribe. Before I continue and say, that's it. Anyway, yeah, we might have a little lull in our video count for the next couple of weeks. I will be working intensely on Star Salvage, trying to get it out within 2 to 3 weeks from this video, so that the next update is within 2 to 3 weeks from the release of this video. I'm hoping may take longer, but I'm gonna try for 2 weeks, and if we can't get it within 2 weeks, it should be 3. But you just saw what I had to go through to, in the testing of the dialogues and whatnot. So, in any case, I'm KnowItAllDM, and y'all have a good day now.